passion or deeper conspiracy?
Our readers will be outraged.
Stonemaker's dead.
Bet you want topic in Rivington, apart from the March of the Absolutes Army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one? Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Our readers will be outraged.
Stillmane's dead! Read all about
Front page material. That'll make a great headline.
Nothing but scraps for days.
Fascinating.
Stillmane's
Our
dead!
readers will be
Crime of
outraged.
passion or deeper conspiracy?
This is front page material.
Please, in the name of the crying one, have mercy.
That'll make a great headline. Fascinating.
Achoo! Oh, bloody dogs!
The upper city as soon as the fighting starts. Mark my words.
The priests will open the temple up again. You will see. They're good people, holy people.
Temple worship suspended until further notice. The faithful endure.
May Ilmater guide your footfall, stranger.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
Nothing against Father Lorcan. In later restus.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. Thank you for taking care of them. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
I'll give it a shot.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Looks like a room key, maybe? Nothing in here, that's for sure.
I should retrieve the amulet. The monk's spirit should be here when I open Shira's tomb. I should retrieve the amulet. The monk's spirit should be here when I open Shira's tomb.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I've got a long road ahead. Can't slow down. What's inside? I should retrieve the amulet. The monk's spirit should be here when I open Shira's tomb. Here we go. What's up for discussion?
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
You might last a day out there.
It's run or sit on my ass praying. And the gods don't give a damn about you.
Let the children in. They got nothing but scraps for days.
Our readers will be outraged. This is front page material.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. I'm exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation. Why does Worms Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed. It's such a...
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
None of them have sticky fingers. You'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of mints.
When I was a child, Father sent me to Sharesh's Caress to deliver messages. How was I to know what went on behind its closed doors?
Eating, sleeping.
People are just walking into Sharesh's Caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharesh's Caress. Not yet, anyway. Head on in.
Why are some people so strange about Sharesh's Caress? It's just sex.
Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
Here. You haven't even gone inside.
Open your mind to new sensations.
You keep scaring your regular...
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment, a temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping rod.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Isn't right. On his leash.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sheress's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet. Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst. Have a look. all set, are you?
One chicken wing.
Okay. Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? I need proof. Hard proof. A motive, too. Otherwise, I'm afraid the case remains closed.
One chicken wing.
I'm listening. It is done. My faith is acknowledged. My destiny set in slate. Vlaakith's mercy is as rare as the disciple who earns it. My queen, my eternal regent. Through your eternal wisdom, I will be legend. I have seen my future in the shimmering visage of my queen, heard it in her thundering voice. Orpheus will fall, and I will have my just rewards. Vlaakith Kork Shkatzai! Zai, Zai, Zai! O Queen, you've heard my cries. Now, I heed your sacred mission. First, we find a way to free Orpheus from his astral chain. Chamar Zala Vlaakith!
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope? I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though, I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that. I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other. And I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away.
wonder what's past this.
And nice. Oh.
Gortash is being named Archduke. Time to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north sky. I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jaro, what's going on? Who's this man?
Gather. Prepare. Behold.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
I will not know failure.
No traps, please.
Also has.
Well, you're not staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delight?
And if a patron confuses me for a member of...
One moment, forever emblazoned on my memories. I won't soon forget it.
Better not be cursed. Swift as my feet can carry me. What's in here?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room. Of course.
Get your own here! Brush up the eagle!
Brothel? Pleasure house?
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Confuses me for a member of...
Break this.
Like, enjoy that.
Go shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents.
How about birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is Shrek.
Devil's Den.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I don't want to free him. I want to kill him.
Lae'zel of Kalir, do you think you can take a blade to the prince while the Illithid still binds him? Goodness no. If you wish Gith's long-suffering son dead, you need the hammer. Power, ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The Hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He's not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar, we should do as the devil asks. I cannot slay Orpheus if I cannot break him free.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order. The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal. I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies. Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe. Until then, your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort, or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Destiny waits in the wings. Find the brain.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was? You play the fool, and you play it poorly. You know something. You're trying to deceive me. But why? Someone must have intervened. Someone you don't want me to know about.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling at the edge of yours, trying to gain access. And succeeding.
Raphael. Of course. I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? You did. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Orpheus free and slicing him open. You're right to question. Devils are slippery creatures. They twist their tongues into knots to convince you a rock pile was mithril. Ask Will. He knows that better than anyone. But a broker is as bound by his contract as his buyer. The hammer must be real, or Raphael could never have the crown. When the opportunity comes, we'll return to the prism. Until then, keep the hammer close.
A couple turns should do it.
So, my body burned like the noonday sun. And the apple of your leaf tried to climb up one, you madman! Enjoyed it.
So what is this food shortage? Rationing that we can't...
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Shures's caress is a professional.
As glad as I am to have the hammer, I hope you know what you're doing would be the trite thing to say here, but it's...
Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burns.
Well met. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy. It's where the flaming fist chased. It's where it's been. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? One expedition. Voices raised in song on returning day.
I put it on especially for you.
Later.
Oh, what a in the gutter, then that's an iniquity.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed. More fish.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose.
Honey, I love him so much.
Whoa, my body burns like...
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Get your art here! Fresh off the engine!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me. Fine.
So, a deal's been struck with Raphael, at least. He certainly drew out his sales pitch for long enough.
The fine. I had known
15 roses.
And a bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
Certified, non-magically altered produce. Flavor guaranteed.
I believe you tried to
You
climb
told
up
me
one,
the armor
you
was a
madman.
bomb.
Helped you fix it.
With good armor, it's hard to find.
How else was I supposed to see the updates?
I could wear it to dinner with your folks.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Older Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. How many bodyguards does a man need? Get on then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Trying to climb up one, you madman!
No door too unhinged. My tools
How else was I supposed to see the
anything.
Parents, remember?
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
From Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army. Gortash, to make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies.
I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.
Hells, not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
If it isn't little Will, straight to your handler. And I didn't even have to whistle.
Mizora, I've had enough. You owe your life to me. Time to end the pact.
Feeling cheeky, are we? Most unbecoming. Heard about your father. The Absolute's puppet. A damned travesty, if you ask me. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid party, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Raven Guard is a charlatan,
expecting
like every last patriarch of this
Please
wretched
make
city.
your way to the audience chamber. Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
I can't really. Pete's the R. He wasn't even hurt.
Gortash is expecting you.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened.
The house was
and
on
we'll be
fire.
home in no time.
To a witness who says you entered the house before the fire
Been up for
started.
ages, and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Oh, break their bloody legs!
What my friend means to say is that the witness
dear.
was to clear.
I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make
Calm
your
down,
way to
dear.
the audience
It
chamber.
won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that Pete's the R. He wasn't even hurt.
That's why.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the
been
house
saying that for ages,
before
we're
the
still
fire
here.
started.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I almost believe
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't really glaze that Pete's the R. He wasn't even.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Chamber.
We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
Have you seen the teeth at the circle?
Flaming Fist Barracks. Authorized personnel only.
I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless.
Except
if you're a criminal, of course.
Please make your way to the
more than
audience
that.
chamber.
The way they look at you. Judging you.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
I'm not being paid
Please
to
make
like
your
it.
way to the
No,
audience
I'd
chamber.
focus on my own job.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Every Duke's just the
Lord
same as the
Gortash
last.
is expecting
Sticking up for
you.
each other as the sky falls around.
Please make your way. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest Patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, but a moment. The Blade of Frontiers graces our halls, and he's wearing his devilish best.
My father. He's here.
My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise, but you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the Black Hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no harm. We will rise together over Toriel as a roaring sun. Let me demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly